Heyo, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Darth Rich, and we are back with Star Citizen. Well, kind of. I just thought I'd put a quick video out there. This is a little bit of a channel update. That makes me sound like a proper YouTuber, which certainly isn't. Certainly, I certainly don't feel like that. But we're here in the Revelin York hangar, and I did intend on doing a video. We were gonna have a look around the hangar and have a look at the Aegis Gladius, which I've become quite fond of the last week or two. The reason why we haven't done the video is because I've just been trying to have a fiddle around with how I record these and how I'm going to put the videos out. The reason I'm doing that is because the quality of the actual videos themselves, completely discounting whether I'm any good about talking about the ships and the stuff, has been a little bit lackluster, and I just wanted to try and make the best videos that I possibly can, really, and quality of them is very, very important to me. Just to give you a bit of an idea of what I do and why I do what I do, is that obviously I would love to have the most fantastic gaming rig that's capable of putting 60 frames a second, 1080p videos out there, get them up onto YouTube as quick as possible, and hopefully people would enjoy watching them. Well, I do have a gaming rig, and it's a fairly good one, to be perfectly honest. I've got the i5 3570K overclocked to 4.4 gigahertz, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I run all that on an R9 280X graphics card. So as far as the actual physical gaming, everyday gaming is concerned, then it's not a problem. I can run everything at pretty much high or very high settings and have a good old time doing so. Now, the problem I run into is when I want to record these, especially with Star Citizen over the last couple of weeks, after the last couple of updates. I've been running some CPU problems where the CPU's been capping out at 100%, and we've seen drop frames here and there, which overall results in a very jerky and not particularly nice video to watch. And you guys have been really kind. You've put some lovely comments that you've enjoyed the content and stuff. So what I want to do is make sure that the content that goes out is the very best that I can possibly put out. Now, I don't want to upgrade my PC as yet, as with most people who are looking forward to the different itinerations and the virtual final release of Star Citizen. I want to try and leave that upgrading chain of events to as late as possible. So number one, we can get the best bang for our buck when we finally put some money down on the new gaming components, whether it's for an upgrade or a full rebuild. And secondly, hopefully then it'll be a bit more future proof as well, because we will be looking at the latest architecture from all the companies, whether it's CPU or GPU related. So that's not really an option at this moment in time. The biggest thing that I have to overcome is my internet speed. I live in an area where I have very poor internet speed, especially the uploading side of things. I'm really very, very lucky if I can get 400 kilobits per second upload. So that's a major issue when you're looking to upload 1080p videos to YouTube. So what I do to try and combat that is I use a codec that relies on my CPU via XSplit, and it does a jolly good job at compressing the files to teeny weeny little files. So if I do, it's not unheard of for me to do a 20-minute video. If I do that, I can usually get that down to about 400 megabytes. So if I'm uploading that means even with my puny little broadband connection, I can get it uploaded in about 3 hours, which sounds like an eternity compared to most people who have got super fast broadband. But it's workable. I can set it going when I go to bed or when I go to work. I prefer to do it when I go to bed, because then I can shut my PC down. Because we don't want wear and tear on the components as they are, and obviously there's an electricity cost involved as well. So I prefer to do it when I go to bed. The other codec options that I've got is running it via the GPU, and Nvidia and AMD have have come out with some marvelous software recently that's enabled us to be able to record in real time and use the GPU, which means obviously it takes the load off the CPU, and it has very little, if any, impact on the actual frame rate that we're recording at. So this is what I'm doing today. I'm having a little test. I've gone all out. I've put it on maximum 60 frames a second, ultra high settings, and we'll have a look and see how the videos come out. Obviously this is going to mean much bigger file sizes, but I think that is the lesser of two evils as we are at this moment in time. So using this codec via the XSplit, and I'm also using the broadcaster package now as well, which gives us some really fancy things that we can do. We can transition to different screens, so when we go through the stats and stuff, you guys can have a look at it with me. And like we've got the Gladius manual up there as well, so we'll be able to transition all this in real time as well. And we should hopefully have we have a logo somewhere as well. There we go. Very swish indeed. So as I say, apologies that we haven't had a video this week as far as a review or overview is concerned. The Gladius will hopefully be next. And that should come hopefully next week. So as I say, I'm just going to be fiddling around this weekend and also during the week, hopefully get the very best out that I can out of the hardware, time and finances that I have available to me, and hopefully we'll have some slightly better content coming out over the weeks and months. And then obviously when we come to Star Citizen release, then that's the time that we'll be putting some money down on some new hardware. And hopefully my delivery of the content will be a little bit more professional by then as well, and we can take it from there. So again, if you made it this far into the video, listen to me witter on about pretty much nothing at all, then thank you ever so much. really appreciate it. We've had huge amount of subscribers, well, huge as far as I'm concerned, and every single one of you is very dear to me, so thank you ever so much. Just a quick rundown: we've had John Abraham, James Drew, Uber85, Sol Dian, Freddie Chang, Rion's 1986, Jason Elrod, Aaron Lee, and Scoach Monkey. So thank you very much to all of you for subscribing, and thank you for all of those that have taken the time out to drop a comment. It's very much appreciated, and I certainly like conversing with you guys, and hopefully that'll become more and more frequent, and maybe we might even get to some Star Citizen action together at some point as well. So my name's been Darth Rich. This has been a very lackluster YouTube update. Thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you again soon.